Hey, good morning. Back out at the East Fork. Super quiet today. I haven't only seen maybe one or two cars up here on the road. Beautiful morning. Up here a little bit later than usual. It's a Monday, November 19th, so started my vacation. Figured before the Thanksgiving holiday I'm going to get up here one last time and see what the crater looks like. See if anybody's out here. Chris said he was busy, and I didn't hear back from Aaron at GTAO Vlogs, so I don't think he's going to be out here, but doesn't mean I can't. So I'm going to get down there, see what things look like. If the holes collapse, I don't think I'm going to waste any time in that. I think I'll start somewhere, maybe along the bank. Wow. Okay, so let me get my gear and get down there, and we'll turn this thing back on in a few minutes. Always a soupy mess coming through here. I'm really surprised the mosquitoes aren't that bad during the summer. At least from what I've seen. Well, do we take a chance, get our feet wet? I don't want to start with wet feet, but maybe I can get across here. Well, about ready to get the first look at this hole in a few weeks. Well, it's actually not too bad. Might actually be able to get in there and do something today. You guys have been putting in some work for sure. Alright, let's drop off the gear and get at it then. Alright, so taking a break is probably 9:30. I'll show you in a minute what happened over at the hole. But I've probably moved maybe 8 buckets of material out of there, and I didn't really see. I mean, there's some specks, but I was hoping to see some bigger pieces. It's a lot different than when I left it. Really dangerous. I mean, there was a hole probably, I mean, way down. It's probably 10, 12 feet. No, not 12 feet. Probably 10 feet from the surface. But it's way down in a hole. You can barely get your shovel spade down in there and collapse some dirt. So they dug that thing out to the extreme. You can't go any further down there. So I started working around that. Anyway, again, I'll show you where it's like. But this is where I got the flue set up. Nice V down the middle. Cliff bar. Taking a break. I haven't had one of these cliff bars in almost 20 years, I guess. I saw it at the convenience store where I picked up my day pass. I'm going to turn the camera around and show you guys a little bit of color that's in there, and quite a bit of it's washed away, and I'm going to show you a modification I made for the sluice. So I know you can't see it, but I took the carpet out, and the black in here, that's all miner's moss that I put in there. I took the carpeting out and put miner's moss in there. Hopefully that's going to catch some more of the black sand. And, you know, there's lots of little teeny tiny stuff in there. Couple little pieces, micro little pieces right there. Couple flakes. Not much else. Some of the other stuff's washed down. But, you know, I was thinking about this perforated grizzly. You know, if there are any bigger pieces that get past the V-magnet, there's a little speck in there too, right there. But if there's any pieces that get past the V-magnet at the top, I'm dubious whether it's going to drop down there fast enough to get behind those ripples. So I took the cutting wheel and my grinder and I cut these slots. Now they're staggered, so there's some down the middle, as you can see, and then some on the edges on either side. So we're going to see if that makes any difference. But anyway, here's that. Well, here's the hole. Show you, I got out of this thing a little while ago. I'm taking a break. But that rock was snuggled up there, right at that curve today. So now you can see where it is. That rock was snuggled right up here. And that thing's enormous. I dropped it intentionally because it was getting ready to go, and I can just, I mean, when I was down in there and it was up here, it was, the edge of it was right here. This side was right here. When I was down in there scraping around, I can just see little pieces of little sand just slipping off of that. So I got out of there, and that thing was getting ready to go. So I moved the rock from under there, and got my pry bar and just started wiggling it out, and then finally it just slid down. But I started working the stuff behind it, and you look way down in there. This thing went down there probably another 5-6 feet under that, and that's where people were working. The last person who was out here, and that's, yeah, no, you couldn't even get in there. I mean, you'd kill yourself. But I started working some of this, not really seeing much. I'm reluctant to remove all this overburden and start going down, because this rock is just wedged here by that one. That one's not all the way down. That one. So, you start digging this out, some of these rocks got to come out. They're going to shift. Plus this overburden right here. This thing's eventually going to come back this way, and I'm not interested in dying at all. So we're just going to sample a couple areas. Like I said, I think my camera went off when I was recording it, but back over here, I started sampling in a hole right next to the river. Somebody dug in there. I'm digging right here. I've only taken 6 or 7 shovels out of there. But, it goes out like this and like that, and then upstream. You can see, I don't know if you can see, but all in there is jumbled bigger rocks. Right? All that vegetation. So, thinking when the spring floods came, all of this was awash. It was dropping stuff here. So, we'll see. If there's nothing there, I'll go somewhere else. Alright. Pulled the box. Washed everything up. Water's draining out of it. Water's draining out of the concentrates. I washed all those rocks right there. Like I said, I'm digging right next to the water, so everything's mucky and sticky. That's the hole. I found a really big boulder. This one right here, and the hole goes down another 18 inches. But the boulder is pretty big. I'm hoping that all the material that was behind that, right up in here, is going to be productive. Didn't really see much in the V-line, just a lot of little specks. But I think what I'm going to do is pack up, go put the gear in the car, and then go park up at the trailhead, the parking lot for trailhead, and then walk up and see if anybody's prospecting up the Heaton Flats, and they were running into a couple of the regulars up there to see what they're up to. So when I get back, when I come back on, we'll be on the hike up to Heaton Flats. Alright, so this is the parking lot. This is as far as you can go on the East Fork Road. Restaurant's right there. I did some prospecting straight down. A couple of nice spots. I mean, I never really got anything big. I mean, still never really got anything big. But this is as far as the road goes. And there's the river valley. Alright, you look right down there. Some big bedrock. I'm going to zoom in. Big bedrock, the river's right next to it, right on the tail side of an inside bend. You can see where the river goes right there. Anyway, you follow the trail way back. I mean, even beyond the farthest mountain on the right, a spine that comes down there. Way beyond that even is the bridge to nowhere. So we're gonna head on up here and Heaton Flats. Really, it's around that bend, and then it doubles back over here, and then comes back around. So maybe half a mile. Nice little hike. Well, whoever had their house over there is gone. This is Heaton Flats. This place is dug up. Doesn't look like Kenny came back to his hole. It's still full of water. You can tell people hit this thing up like crazy. Not quite sure where this goes, but only a couple of choices. I'm hoping this goes to the Heaton mine. Quite a bit of elevation already. You know, went up that one trail. It's gonna have to be the wrong trail. Look at this. That looks like an old buried car door, comb trim, probably a truck. Pretty cool. Anyway, I came up on another trail. And I think we're on the right track, the right trail. Don't know if you can see that. I don't know what that is, but it's an old structure of some sort. quite a bit shorter distance. Oh, house. Wow. Miners' cabins. That's pretty awesome. I bet those rocks just fell in and caved that roof in. The door frame. Front stoop. Obviously it's all gone now. Storeroom. Probably. Not really many options on where to go. Sit back down. Don't want to fall down the ravine, the crevasse. Pretty awesome. Well, that looks like, come on. I'm gonna go in just a second. But I'm gonna have to turn on my lights. I'll be right back. Alright, well, let's go on in the tunnel. A dark and scary tunnel. This little tiny bit of light from my camera. Test pockets. Hey buddy, what you doing in the cave? Oh, hiding out. Hope I don't step on any of you guys. Actually stand up. Water. Oh, look at that. That is so awesome. Oh, calcified water. Maybe must have broke off the stalactites. So somebody was digging a pocket right there recently. Man, this thing goes far. And I guess the vein right now, whatever he was after. Dumbasses out there graffiti. Alright, well, I guess that's the end of the line. Can almost stand up right here. I can stand up. I'm 6 feet tall, but I've got clearance. Pretty cool. This is Heaton mine. Hey buddy, I saw you earlier. Ribbit. You didn't get very far. Oh, we gotta stoop down. Whew. Pretty cool. All right, so this is me. End of my day of prospecting. Probably, I keep saying it's probably it for the year. Heaton mine behind me. Pretty cool. It goes quite a ways back. More further than I expected. Pretty rocks inside. And I guess that's his house. And then over there probably is storage. Probably don't want to keep your food in your house. Your food in your house. And there's bears around. So it's probably his cold storage. Supply shed or whatever, I don't know. But I don't know, I'm not an expert, I'm just making stuff up. Alright, so I'm gonna head on back, head down the hill, and go pick up my grandson. Thanks for coming along. I'll pan out the concentrates either this evening or tomorrow and follow up on my video closer. Alright, take care.